Hello viewers, you're welcome to another episode of Sisters Lounge, where we talk about issues that affect young female adults. My name still remains Aketu Mopelola, aka Arewa. Together with me here, I have beautiful and God-fearing ladies. Starting from my right hand side, I have
Mopelola. That's something so picky about you. I don't understand. Aketu Mopelola. Anyway, I am Ashagi Moleayo.
And me, Amade Mary.
And I am Oyedokun Deborah.
Okay, thank you. Now we're going to be talking about cohabitation amongst you before marriage.
Seriously, I don't get this actually.
Really? Okay, let's go down straight to it. Cohabitation before marriage amongst youth.
Yeah, cohabitation is something called it's another name known for cohabitation is de facto marriage, and de facto marriage is means you have a young guy, and a young lady, living together before without the formal engagement, formal rights, marriage, and the rest of it.
Okay.
In the United States Census, it said that 1% of youth now live together with one another. Yes,
really?
Yes, 61% of youth, they cohabit, they live together under the same roof and the rest of it before marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I really don't get the idea or why they do that, but let's take a look. What are the effects? Does it really have any advantage? Does it have a disadvantage? We shall know. Deborah, can you help us?
Yeah, it is said that couples will cohabit. They before getting married, they don't really last long. Like they have this less satisfying marriage before. They have this less satisfying marriage. Unlike those that are living apart.
I don't get what your definition of less satisfying marriage. What's it?
Like they are not really happy with living together. They are not really happy living together. They don't have this satisfaction that okay, I am married legally.
I don't know that they're tired of each other or what.
Not really tired, but the fact that it is not legalized, there's this satisfaction.
I disagree with that.
I think
I have people we've seen people, male and female, that stay together, and they say, do you know that sometimes they say that one of the reasons they stay together is because they want to know themselves better before they get married. Yes.
So you're not saying that?
Yes.
So are you trying to say that I can't know you from afar? Is that what you're saying?
You know,
so I need to say I need to live.
My dear, sometimes the guy will tell you that I want to know if she can cook, I want to know if she can wash, I want to know if she can do some of those house chores.
Hold on, permit me, girls. I think from Deborah's point of view, what she's trying to say is that those who cohabit, they do not end up in marriage as they think they should have.
Of course.
I think that's what she's trying to say. Yes, most of them come up with the idea that we want to know each other. We want to be, I want to know your faults. I want to see if I can really mend. I want to do this. I want to do that. And that's the idea. But in the long run, they do not end up getting married. Why? And you didn't even know what. With that again, you have spent all of your time,
your money,
your body, everything that you have investing in one so-called relationship. In fact, every other prospective guy or lady, you had sent them packing because you spend most of your time with this guy you're staying with.
And you know some people even give up their career actually on stuff like this.
But wait though, let us look at it this way. You guys are just saying this thing, but trust me, there are some reasons, there are some cogent, reasons why some people do this thing.
Reasons like what?
For instance, a lady could go somewhere and she's stranded, and the only option she has is to stay with the guy.
You mean
yes,
money-wise?
No accommodation. Yes. Okay, let's assume she does not have money. She does not have anything, and the only option she has is to stay with a guy, a friend that offered her accommodation. What do you expect her to do at that moment? If it was you, what would you do?
Staying with a guy is not really. It does not really mean you're attached with the guy.
Babe, feelings along the line. What if they start having feelings for each other and they decide to go to the next level and say that what are you saying? Sometimes when a guy is enjoying something, you don't get.
Wait, permit me. Hold on, ladies. We are too fast into this thing. Hold on. Morally speaking, cohabitation is not right. Cohabitation should not be found amidst youth of today because it does more harm than good to the youth.
Such as?
One, I'm living with someone I have emotional feelings with in the same room. morning, afternoon, I have my bath, I change in his presence, I do everything in his presence. Don't forget, men are like fire. They spark up so easily. For the women, what gets us attracted is what we hear. But for the men, what gets them attracted is what they see.
Yeah.
What they see.
Now, tell me, the gentleman makes his move. And of course, me as a wicker, and my body will not be firewood now. Definitely.
Respond immediately.
Yes, there is a spawn. And I give it into my sexual urges. It is normal of any being. Even if you're, even father, even no matter how spiritual you are. Yes. Now, you have done that. You keep doing that every day. Forget it. You are living in the same room. If you don't do that, then you do it in 3 or whatever.
Where are you?
Of course, you.
At?
Yeah, what I'm driving at is that you have the high sex ratio is good. The sex ratio is going to be very high, and don't forget
sexual intercourse.
Sexual intercourse is going to be very high. Don't forget that this thing also has, since you're not ready for marriage, it has disadvantages. You yet to get work or whatever reason you might have been cohabiting, and of course, okay, let's have what about for those who are not working? Unwanted pregnancy. How do you cater for this one? When baby is down, how do you manage?
Abortion setting.
Abortion setting. Now, in the real sense of it, what's abortion setting?
Like abortion sets in when the
Abortion setting.
the sexual rate is high, and then there's no job to
okay, good.
Children.
Abortion setting, but do you know, in the real sense of it, it's not right. In fact, medically speaking, hospitals are not meant to do abortion for anybody who is yet to be married.
Don't forget, as an adolescent.
I disagree.
I agree. That is the medical.
Don't forget, as an adolescent, we are so smart in using the social medias, and then we learn a lot of things there. If you don't go to the hospital,
You're right.
to get your pregnancy aborted,
Yeah.
you can go with thank you very much, Sister Mary. You can just look for another way around to get the baby out of your body.
Of course.
But you saying hospitals, they don't legalize abortion,
But they still do it. They don't legalize. No. Like my medical profession says I shouldn't unless I have the consent of my partner or someone.
What are you saying?
Yes.
Deeper. Wait. You impregnated me. You are a guy. You impregnated me.
We are not married.
Both of us will go there. He's going to sign.
We are not married.
For me, Kole.
Okay.
What are you
Accept
saying?
that.
Things are changing.
Accept that. But normally it's not right.
What? The only area that I would just succumb to this is that perhaps when the lady gets pregnant, she now has to be using pills.
Contraceptives.
Pills. I know these contraceptives and all that.
Okay.
They are dangerous. It changes your menstrual cycle, and as a lady, this fear comes in because the next month you're not going to get your cycle the same way it was. Do you understand? Maybe you're expecting the cycle at 15. Trust me, for the next 2 months, you're going to have irregular cycle, and that alone can give you headache. You're going to be scared. Do you understand? And also, it can cause cancer.
Yeah.
Trust me, it can cause cancer. So I'm going to agree to that cohabiting is not right in the sense of leading to abortion or leading to you using pills. That's the only thing
And
I'm going
even
to
let's come down to our culture here,
Okay.
like in Yoruba culture. When they see people like youth cohabiting, they'll be like, oh, these people are just out of it.
wasting
Like
their time.
it does not make sense. People see you as they term you as a bad person, like as bad person.
You're not mannered.
You know. So even the society, even our culture is actually very mad at it.
Wait, use culture in the sense that African culture, Nigerian culture, not in the Western world.
Thank you.
In the Western world, it is 100%.
not a big deal.
It's not a big deal.
Oh.
Yes, exactly. It's not a big deal. They say it as semi-courtship,
Normal way of life.
then courtship, then marriage. But as I said earlier, it does more harm than good. Now, in the real sense of it, now permit me look at the guy. Both of them are both living together, and on the long run, they end up not getting married. They should. Now, some people are better as friends. A relationship with a guy, either the guy or the girl, relationship are better as friends than being partners, marital partners, marriage partners, being my husband, being my spouse, being my wife. Some people are better as friends. Now imagine, because you are clinged with one person, you spend more of your time with this person. You don't even have time to.
You devote your time to that person.
You don't have time even for other friends, for other people. Then
You're just focused on
this person. It leads to marriage inertia. So even if the guy does anything with you, inertia, the reluctancy to break up in marriage. Now, even if the guy is beating you, one thing or the other, violence, you wouldn't want to. Why? Because you have exhausted so much time into it. Why? You have put in so much energy, your money, your finance, everything is being put into it, and therefore you're scared. You're losing hand. You have shared so much things together, so the reluctancy to break up, you prefer, especially ladies. For guys, it's easier, but for the ladies, no, they prefer sticking. You know, especially if you're going to come, it's going to be in Nigerian African setting. Okay, now you look at American, yes, they accept, but you see Nigerians trust Yoruba mothers now, trust African mothers. Trust African mothers, except they're no longer African mothers. Even loyal, my Yoruba, sit down in your house. But for the Western world, they are in it already. So who is there to tame them? Who is there to do all those things?
Sister Imole, I just thought of something. What about, there's something that is happening that's rampant now. You see two people, one to say introduction. Just introduction alone.
That's fine now.
And they just decide that, okay, the lady moves into the guy's house and starts staying there. Introduction,
please, is introduction marriage?
Now, that is cohabitation.
Introduction is not marriage.
But that is what they do now.
But it's wrong. Move into the guy's house.
Because they do it. They say that, they feel that parents meeting more. Parents are not mommy. So, let's see how far we can.
If that scenario happens, it means it is cohabitation. They are cohabiting.
And I'm trying to give you one of the reasons why they do it. Now, to you, is that
and they would think they are married already because of the introduction. They're not. It's just pure cohabitation.
But no recognized institution have actually hooked them up. So there's no point moving into the guy's house.
Okay, I want to say.
It's still cohabiting.
Okay, what I feel is that everything in life has stages. There is step by step in doing things. Rather, after introduction, you do your engagement. I think engagement. Now, before even introduction, you guys would have done courtship. Even in courtship, some people have started staying together. From courtship to introduction to engagement to your white wedding. Once you do your white wedding, if you ring the you can pack it.
No, not just white wedding. Even your court wedding, it's a formal legislation.
Okay,
so far you're wearing the ring and then you signed your certificate.
You can move.
There's something else I see about this cohabitation. You know, normally, even when you and a guy, you guys are dating, and all of a sudden you stop, you're not dating again. The heartbreak is going to be severe. Now imagine if it was in the setting of cohabitation, both of you were staying together.
And do you know that women suffers the most here?
Of course,
because women naturally, they have this natural affection to guys. And if you notice, that's why the Bible says guys should love their wife and women should respect their husband. Because they know that woman has this natural urge, this natural
soft spots
thing in them to just love guys, to just love their husband. And so you know,
because of their makeup,
because of the way ladies are, because of the way women are structured. So you know, naturally, the way ladies are programmed, they have
structured.
The way they are structured, they have this natural urge in them that once they are attracted,
so you mean urge or
like feeling? I don't know how to put it.
Emotions.
They just have this nature in them that once they are attracted to a guy, it's very difficult for them to just pull away.
Unlike the guy,
compared to the guy,
who's like the love of good.
And that's why the woman, they actually suffer, like they suffer the most compared to the guy. You know, it's just a shock, like it's like a shock to them.
Very true.
Yeah, when you are attracted to a guy and all of a sudden there's a breakup and you guys just go different ways. It's just a total shock.
Okay, we're gonna go on this short break. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, viewers. We're still on cohabitation. I hope you guys are enjoying us. So we're moving to the next stage, which is cohabitation among students. What do you have to say about that?
There was this particular day in school. I was passing by a neighborhood, and then I saw this friend of mine, long friend like that. I mean, long time friend. And then she was this kind of person. She doesn't, when you talk about relationship, she's this boyfriend, girlfriend. But then I was so surprised when a guy came out from that house and she was like, honey, would you please help me get the bucket outside? And I was like, honey, excuse me, madam, what is happening? And I said, meet my boyfriend. I was like, you have a boyfriend? It didn't call me. Like, seriously. And then I asked the guy, I asked my friend, babe, wedding. Oh, so would you believe what she told me?
Okay.
Like, I'm not married.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do we call that?
Cohabitation.
Okay. Look at it now. For that particular scenario, you're not married. Did you take the extra time to ask her why they are living together?
Yeah, because to every action there is always a reason.
So I actually did not ask her, but I was, for someone that when you talk about boyfriend, girlfriend relationship, she's this. I'm not involved.
Maybe they're in the same class and they're reading together.
Okay, but in the real sense of
it.
In the real sense of
Honey, the same class, honey.
In the yes, now it's possible.
It's possible.
They can be, and they may not be.
Maybe they are reading together. They study together. They want to come out with first class.
And even if they are studying together, must you?
Yes, no, they need to help themselves.
Cohabit.